Welcome to second quarter earnings season. From the companies we've seen reporting so far, looks like it's going to be another solid earnings season. I'm very excited because some have been better than expected already, and we've only just begun. So this week it's a little light, but we are going to get all the big banks here at the end of the week. So I thought I'd take a look to see what's going on with the banks. We all know that area's been kind of weak, but could this be a buying opportunity, and which ones have the best track record? Let's jump right in. The first one I'm bringing for you is one of the big guys. It is Citigroup. And Citigroup has beaten a lot of times in a row here, 13 quarters, as you can see. So it's got a really good track record. It has one of the best charts over the past 2 years. But as you can see with a lot of the banks, they peaked in early 2018, and then it's been down from there. So this could be a buying opportunity here because those rates are rising. Things should still be pretty strong with even these big international type banks, but this is definitely one I'm going to be watching. And then we're going to go to one of the regional banks. I like this one a lot. PNC Financial just has the one miss there in 2016. So excellent earnings beat track record, but it too is well off those highs. And the regionals are a little more interesting because the regional economies are still doing quite well. So that means a lot of mortgages are still being put out, a lot of commercial building, those kinds of things that they would specialize in. So, the sell-off, again, same thing, might be overdone here. So this is also one you should be watching. Then we're going to go back to one of the big guys, Wells Fargo. Well, we all know what their problems have been, and you can see it in this chart. Up and down and up and down. Was just recently down again, but it has a pretty good track record of actually beating. Nobody's cared about that in recent quarters, but this is one of the few that's actually up off those lows instead of falling again. But shares still kind of depressed here compared to its big bank peers. Then we're going to switch it up with JP Morgan, one of those peers here. Also a great track record that they put together since the last miss there in 2015. So they beat every quarter since then. This chart looks a lot like the Citigroup chart for the last 2 years, also peaking in early 2018, and then it has slid down. Not as big as a sell-off as Citigroup, but still some weakness here, which once again could mean it's a buying opportunity. And then we're going to round it up with the bank I always bring that most of you might not know. First Republic Bank, FRC is this ticker, finally had a beat last quarter for the first time in the last 4 quarters. This bank is much more focused on private wealth and wealth management in the Bay Area is where its big branches are in San Francisco. So that's why you might not know about it, even though it has pretty big size market cap. But it's bounced off those lows. It still hasn't really gone anywhere in the past year, year and a half here. So this is also one to watch to see if we're finally going to get a breakout here, a further breakout. But a lot of these banks could be buys on any significant weakness here. So that's just the first 5 banks that are going to lead us off here at the end of the week. There's going to be more to come next week, and a lot of the regional and community banks in the following weeks after that. But this sector is pretty weak, could be buying opportunities, as I keep saying, in a lot of these names. So I'm going to be watching it because I really like the banking sector here, especially at these valuations. But as I said, all earnings season long, I'm going to be bringing you the best charts, these same earnings charts for all the big names, including the FANG stocks, and what to look out for, and some of the hidden gems that you might not be following, but that have great earnings track records. So you're going to want to tune in. You can find us on YouTube, of course, under our channel there, the Zacks Investment Research channel, and you can also get everything on Zacks.com. So be sure to tune in, and I'll see you again next week.